Welcome to Cat and Raven Designs. I'm a monster.
Like a little monster, like you're a fan of Lady Gaga?
Rawr.
I'm Raven, and we are celebrating my birthday early in September. Hi. My birthday is on the 3rd of October, and so every year for my birthday month collection, we release it in September on, in this case, September 24th, I think?
Something like that. I don't know. My phone's over there.
The last Friday of September. And that way I can co-opt Halloween as our design theme. Because I love Halloween. Halloween is the best holiday. It's my favorite. I say that every time. Still true. I love Halloween.
Halloween is bae.
Terrible lighting. There, we fixed the lighting. I like to co-opt the Halloween designs for my birthday month. And that's what we're going to be doing. This is the first one. There's going to be a total of 4. Let's get going. Our fragrance for this one is Alpine Balsam, which has such a lovely foresty, woody scent. I'll go ahead and I'll put the fragrance notes on the screen now for you to check out. Ooh, they're great. I love it. For colors, I'm going to be using Black Iron Oxide, Brown Oxide Pigment, Magic Mushroom, and a base of Honey Blush. So I'll throw a picture up on screen now of the moth that is inspiring this. So it would have been last year, right? Early into quarantine? I don't know. You know how like the last 3 years all just feels like some sort of melty time goo?
From like October, or not October, from March 2019 to 2020?
I don't see? This is the problem. Some sort of melty time goo happened in that period. I don't know.
20.
It would have been 2020, but I don't remember when.
From March on is like weird time goo for me.
It really is. We stepped outside to our front yard to go somewhere. I don't even remember what we were doing. And there was this really big moth on the walkway, and I thought it was still alive, and it was very much not. As soon as we got close enough, we realized it was 100% dead. It was desiccated. It was very dry. So I don't know if maybe it died in a tree and the corpse fell down. I don't know, but it was so cool looking. And I was super into it, and I was like, oh man, I'm just going to leave it out here because this is so cool. Like, maybe somebody with more skill than me will pick it up and be able to preserve it or something. And when we came back, it was still out there. And I was like, I have Google. I have YouTube. I can obtain the skills necessary to keep this moth. I want it. Give it to me. So I taught myself how to preserve the moth, and I had to get it soft again so I could move its wings and arrange it, and I had to learn how to do that, and it was weird and cool, and I was super into it, very aesthetic. So now the moth lives on our wall in a framed case, and I'll put the B-roll. Editing Raven, put the B-roll in here. So the moth lives... Are you getting energy drink? Very subtle. You can't see it, but Kat just did a super cartoon tiptoe away from the camera. I won't notice what they're doing. So we now have this really cool moth on the wall, and I didn't kill it. It came dead, but I really like it. Now, you might have seen it in the background of some of our vlogs. Sometimes you can see it up on the wall. I'm not plugged in. I'm going somewhere tonight. Not plugged in.
My brain's not plugged in, so it's okay.
It's fine. As long as you can point the camera, we'll be alright.
My brain hasn't been plugged in all week, apparently.
I'm sorry.
But no, the unplugged brain is apparently what happens when you go back to work after 2 months of not working, and they immediately start overworking you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So this is sort of my reddy brown, and a darker brown, and the black. And now I need to get some colorant into my big bucket. Stir these for a hot second.
Oh my god, that smells heavenly.
Doesn't
and
it,
kind of musky and woodsy, and it's like panty dropping scent.
You don't wear panties. How are you gonna drop them? Alright, I'm to let you in on something that may not be an actual secret, but we're going to call it a secret for the sake of this right now. I made this already. I made this soap already. We don't normally do that, but I made it. Let's go ahead and give this a pour. So what I really want to be able to recreate here is some of those swirly patterns that you see in a moth's wings, because they're just so dang pretty. Okay, and then I want to do one stripe of black for that spot that you usually see. They're fake eyes.
I have a song stuck in my head. Can you guess what it is?
It's probably something vaguely inappropriate.
Only vaguely?
Well, you never know. I'll try to give you a little bit of a benefit of the doubt.
My neck, my back, lick my and my crack.
I do not have time for such instructions.
I also have WAP stuck in my head.
I mean, it's catchy.
It really is. And apparently when trying to leave work, I've been parking on the street because trying to get out of the parking lot, pain in the...
Right.
So I've been parking on the street. Well, now the parents are making it a pain in the for me to pull out when I'm parking on the street. Until I blast WAP. And all of a sudden, they're all parting the Red Sea to get me out of there.
You're going to get in trouble one of these days.
I'm not on school property when I play it.
Yeah, but you know how Karens are. Think of the children.
Let me leave and it'll be fine, Karen. Maybe don't block my car in when I'm clearly just trying to leave.
Trying not to get much of the black here. Probably not succeeding, but I'm trying anyway.
Some of the parents kind of like just look at me and they're just like, they're gonna let her out now. That's clever. Why didn't I think of that? Montero. That's the other one.
X.
Yeah, Little Nas X. That's the other one I'll blast. And they'll let me leave real quick with that one too. And Take Me to Church.
I love Take Me to Church. That's a really good one. Also love Montero's really good. I need to listen to Lizzo's new song.
Oh, so do I.
Rumors.
What's the other one?
I love her so much.
The Loophole gets them to let me out real quick too.
The Loophole?
No.
No. No. No. No. Application denied. Please see our denial letter in the mail.
It took you a second to realize which song that one was, huh?
Well, it's not exactly normally on my purview, you know? It's more of a you joke.
I have a whole playlist of them at this point. I just shuffle the playlist, and they let me leave. I believe The Bad Touch is on that playlist.
The Bad Touch.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do the Discovery Channel.
Let's play Closer.
Closer's on that playlist. There's a bunch of songs from like late 90s, early 2000s that are on that playlist.
Sorry for this fantastic bucket butt view, by the way.
Oh no, they can't see the bucket butt.
I had it like this.
Oh.
I moved it because I was like, oh dang. We're sitting here chit-chatting away and all you can see is bucket.
Some people like bucket. Don't kink shame.
Don't kink shame. What if kink shaming is my kink?
Whistle's on that one. You Spin Me Right Round's on that one, that playlist. Wasn't Me's on that playlist.
Of course.
You know, all the songs that we listened to growing up that our parents let us belt out in the car. That
your parents. Not my parents.
My parents didn't exactly let me listen to it. I just found it all through friends.
I hear most of these songs until I was in my 20s. Most of what I knew about was country and things like boy bands.
Oh no, even the boy bands got some bad ones. Or like Christina Aguilera's Genie in a Bottle. If you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle, gotta rub me the right way.
I didn't get that as a kid, okay? I did not get that.
Poor Raven's getting hand motions with this too.
It's the best. You know, you could do this thing that I always try to get you to do, to use your hands on camera. This is the only thing I can ever get you to do. Filthy flipping me off. Go yourself.
Do it yourself, you coward.
Why? Why?
There was another one too that was like really dirty, but really subtly dirty.
I know there's at least one Backstreet Boys song that I listened to it later and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I think that's the one I'm thinking of too, because I distinctly remember it was a boy band one.
If it wasn't them, it was 98 Degrees.
I'm sure NSYNC did one too.
98 Degrees was saucy, as boy bands went. They were my favorite. I don't know. Who was your favorite band growing up?
Me?
Yeah, you or the audience.
Are we going specifically boy bands or just bands?
Just bands.
Can I do like one per genre?
Sure.
Oh wait, most of those are emo. Never mind.
What's wrong with emo?
Okay, so like there's most of the I'm like sitting here thinking about it, and most of the bands that I liked growing up that were like in my favorite band list are emo bands. So they can't really name one per genre if they're like all emo.
You can pick a favorite within there, I guess.
See, but I can't decide if it's like AFI or Good Charlotte or All American Rejects, Green Day, or Blink-182, or who else was there that I listened to? My Chemical Romance, Alkaline Trio. I don't know if that's technically a band. God, there's so many. I have a love of music.
God, I was so musically, like, boring as a kid because I just didn't have the access that you have now. I feel like I would have gotten into more music earlier on if I had better access to it.
My dad didn't monitor my internet usage or what sites I went on, which he probably really should have.
Hindsight is 20/20, I guess.
He still doesn't know how much porn I watched on his computer and how much hentai. Specifically hentai.
Do you know how hard I am struggling? Because I don't know if it's okay to make a dad joke right now. Like, is okay? Would be funny? Or would be offensive and mean? I don't know.
Well, go ahead and make the dad joke.
How the f*** are you gonna do anything now? Dead dad joke.
Dead dad joke, yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm not sure where you're at on that, so I didn't want to take that leap without, like, warning you first.
I'm over the guilt of not feeling bad about it.
Again, you know, I think it's fine. Like, you do not need to feel guilt because you had not the best relationship with your dad, and so, like, when he died, you're not obligated to feel bad, you know?
Yeah.
Family is what you make it. It's not about blood. And if your only thought was like, well, I have to feel bad because blood, like, you don't have to feel bad.
I believe I really did need the reminder of the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
Yeah.
By the way, that is that whole saying. When people sit there and go, blood is thicker than water, the whole saying is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
It's funny how many of those sayings, like, we have weird shortened versions of that really twist the meaning.
Yeah.
Like, jack of all trades gets treated like it's not good, because that's always how I've described myself, as jack of all trades. Because I know how to do a lot of things. I'm not, like, an expert in those things, but I know how to do them. Whatever. Anyway.
Or like curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back.
Exactly. Speaking of satisfaction, I love this top.
God, it's gorgeous.
I'm not putting glitter on it. It's absolutely a matte soap. So here you go to all you folks that don't like the glitter. I hear you. Trust me, I hear you. Here's a nice matte soap. So I put extra little dots on there for more sort of moth eyes. It's going to look really cool when we cut it. I'm going to be super excited to show you.
Top, though. Oh, my God.
Right? It's so cool. Love it. All right. So we're going to let this bad boy sit for about a day, and then we will come back and get it split down, cut into bars. In the meantime, if there is an ad with YouTube available, we're going to go ahead and let that run. Welcome back, friends. We have our Moth Friend loaf ready to go. Slab? I don't know. Slab loaf? What
It's
do you...
a slab right now.
Yeah, it's a slab. Okay. Yeah, whatever.
It's not loaves yet. It's a slab.
True. So apologies if there's any roughness to the sound, if it's echoey. Normally we put some curtains up in between the two rooms, but it's been really hot and very smoky outside lately. And when we put the curtains up, it really limits the amount of airflow and it gets really hot. And I don't want to die. It's too hot. I'm a delicate British flower. It's too hot. I don't like it.
The pH of the soil is too high.
Yes. Yes.
That's both of us with heat.
So we're going to get this cut down into loaves real quick. See if I can get you a twang right out the gate.
Twang.
Oh, that was like a sad one. That was barely even a twang. Ooh, we got some swirlies.
Swirly.
Sticky.
Probably why it was a sad twang.
Probably. I mean, it's been sitting. It's just sticky.
Twang.
There, that was a better one.
Yes. Hey, why'd you move it up?
Because I thought you were pointing it up.
I moved the camera up so I could actually see it.
I don't know.
I give up.
Good. Now you know how I feel. Chasing your around all over the place with the camera.
I'm just gonna make it worse. You saw what I did to my car when our flags got reported.
So freaking petty.
Ooh la la.
Moth Friend is pretty.
Paint me like one of your Mothmen, Jack.
What? How exactly does one paint someone like a Mothman? Is it just like all darkness and red eyes and then like a bridge falls apart? What are you even talking about? Paint me like one of your Mothmen. What? So confused.
Good. That was the whole purpose of that.
Cool. Alright, let's do this. Come along, Greg. Your destruction is required.
Dirty Dumbo.
How did we do? Okay, I would also like
Get
to
him right between the eyes.
real quick how nice that top looks.
Ooh.
Very cool. There it is.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. Came out exactly how I wanted it to, with mostly browns and just one little spot of black.
Nice.
Second little ring of black, and that's it. Which is, exactly what I wanted. Here's another one.
Ooh.
Nice. And with that, these are our finished Moth Friend bars. So swirly and cool. I'm really happy with this color scheme. I do think these tops just look so awesome. All right, so these are going to be available on September 24th. It's the last Friday of September at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time at catandravendesigns.com. As usual, link in the bio. And we are all set for this video, so we'll catch you for another one. There should be a vlog coming up after this, and then we'll come back again next week to make another soap as part of this collection. I know this is going to be completely random, but Kat and I were talking about this earlier. Dumb dogs, yes or no? Do you like your dogs dumb or smart? I'm on team dumb dog. I like my dogs dumb. Not so dumb that they're a danger to anybody or themselves, but pretty close.
That's about how dumb I like them. Like, as long as they are not a danger to themselves or others, like they just need to be just smart enough to not be a danger. Just smart enough.
Just barely.
Intelligence definitely needs to be their dump stat, though.
Alright, so we'll catch you for the next one. Go hydrate thine self. And we'll see you for the next video. Bye, everybody.